Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by vast meadows, lived a happy family of cats. Mr. Shadow, the father, was a tall, strong tabby with emerald-green eyes that seemed to see everything. Mrs. Snow, the mother, had a silky white coat and a voice as soft as the wind. They adored their only child, a playful kitten named Luna. Luna was full of life, with her golden fur and curious little paws always exploring the world. The family lived in a cozy burrow under an old oak tree. Every evening, they gathered to watch the sunset together. They shared stories, laughter, and dreams of the future. Luna dreamed of becoming a brave cat who would explore the world beyond the village, while her parents cherished the little moments they had together as a family. The day everything changed. One fateful morning, Luna woke up to find her parents acting strangely. Mr. Shadow whispered to Mrs. Snow, and she looked worried. "What's wrong?" Luna asked, tilting her head. Mrs. Snow gently replied, "Luna, my love, we need to move. Danger is near." Before Luna could ask more, the family heard loud barking in the distance. Hunters and their dogs were approaching the forest. Mr. Shadow quickly led the way as they fled into the dense woods, leaving their beloved oak tree behind. The journey begins. For days, the family traveled through unfamiliar lands. The meadows turned into thorny bushes, and the soft grass was replaced by rough, rocky paths. They barely found food, and Luna grew tired. One night, as they rested in a cave, Luna asked her father, "Why do they hunt us, Papa? We've done nothing wrong." Mr. Shadow sighed, his voice heavy with sadness. "Some humans don't understand us, Luna. They see us as pests, not as a family with feelings." Mrs. Snow comforted Luna, "But not all humans are like that, my dear. Someday you'll meet those who are kind and will help you." A tragic turn. As they journeyed further, the family faced one danger after another. One stormy night, while crossing a fast-flowing river, Luna slipped on a wet rock. Mrs. Snow leapt after her and managed to push Luna to safety, but the current swept Mrs. Snow away. "No!" Luna cried, trying to go after her mother, but Mr. Shadow held her back. For hours they searched along the riverbank, calling out for Mrs. Snow. Finally, they found her lying under a tree, exhausted but alive. However, she had injured her leg and could no longer run as quickly as before. Despite her injury, Mrs. Snow smiled and said, "As long as we're together, we'll be fine." A village of hope. The family eventually reached the edge of a village. They were starving and weak. Mr. Shadow decided to venture into the village to find food. "Stay here," he told Luna and Mrs. Snow. As they waited, Luna curled up beside her mother, her tiny body trembling with fear. Hours passed, and Mr. Shadow didn't return. Just as they were about to lose hope, a kind old woman appeared. She found Luna and Mrs. Snow huddled together under a bush. "Oh, you poor things," she said, gently picking them up. The woman took them to her warm cottage, where she fed them milk and fish. Luna looked up at the woman with wide eyes, silently thanking her. The pain of loss. Days turned into weeks, but Mr. Shadow never came back. Luna often sat by the window, hoping to see her father's strong figure walking toward the cottage. One evening, the woman brought home a small collar with a tag that belonged to Mr. Shadow. Tears filled Luna's eyes as she realized her father wasn't coming back. The hunters had taken him away. Mrs. Snow, despite her pain, told Luna, "Your father was brave, Luna. He did this to protect us. We must honor him by staying strong." A new beginning. Over time, the kind woman became like a second mother to Luna and Mrs. Snow. She named them Goldie and Snowy and gave them a life filled with love and care. Luna missed her father deeply but found comfort in knowing he had saved them. One day, as Luna sat by the window watching the sunset, she whispered, "I'll make you proud, Papa. I'll be brave just like you." The lesson of the Whiskers. Luna grew up to be a strong and wise cat. She often shared her story with other animals, teaching them the importance of love, sacrifice, and resilience. Though her heart carried the pain of losing her father, it also held the joy of knowing that love could overcome even the darkest times. And so, the story of Luna and her family became a legend in the village, a tale of hope and the unbreakable bond of family. Red Heart. If you like this, please subscribe, like, and share with others. Your support means a lot to us.